Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Gonna be playing some more Mahjong today. Although, first, have a little bit of a confession. In between the previous episode and this one, I ranked down because I'm an idiot. So you may see right now that I'm still a 2 adept, but that's only because I struggled for a very long time to get back to 2-star adept. But yeah, I was losing a bunch of games, and I was like, hey, maybe I should ask for some advice, because I'm in the official server or whatever, and sometimes people give out advice, and I'm like, hey, would anybody like to review some of these logs and kind of give me an idea of what in the world I'm doing wrong? Because at that point I had gotten first and fourth over and over, and when you take a 4th place loss, it's often far more damaging than a 1st place win is. And so I was just cratering, and I think I was at 2-star 100 rank, whatever you call these point values. And I was like, could anyone give me some advice? And somebody was like, yeah, a really nice person. And they were like, yeah, I see all these mistakes. You're an idiot. You don't know anything about tile efficiency. And me, I was like, I thought I knew about tile efficiency, but turns out I didn't know everything about tile efficiency. And I might still not know everything about tile efficiency. But they were actually really nice. They weren't mean about it at all. But anyway, I tried to do that. And this section here, where it's just 4th and 3rd, 4th and 3rd, 4th and 3rd, 4th and 3rd, is me trying to figure out how to play efficiently with tiles. I was following all the rules, but to be completely honest, I didn't see how it was very effective, and I still don't. In some situations, I believe certainly it is, but I was just not having a fun time. I was miserable while playing because every game felt exactly the same, because I was just prioritizing being efficient and not playing how I would normally play. So I did that for a while until about here-ish, and I was like, you know, maybe this whole tile efficiency thing is not for me. And so I just went back to the way I was playing before. And you see once more, it starts doing the zigzag nonsense. And I did learn some things about tile efficiency that I have managed to incorporate back into my play. But I think if someone who's better than me were to see my games, they'd be like, oh, you are not very good, are you? And yeah, that's very true. But I enjoy playing the game again. And when I was focused on playing by the actual rule, I wasn't having fun. And I dropped down the rank, and that gave me a whole lot of stress. And I don't know why. I think it's because recording yourself playing is a whole lot different than just playing normally. And so I was like, oh no, people who watch the videos are going to be like, oh, he's an idiot, he sucks. Fell back down to adept 1. I think I was almost back down to 0. I think I got down to adept 1 200 or something. And so I was just really stressed the whole time. And I mean, you could see how many games it took me to climb all the way back. to Adept 2, which granted was actually less than to get there the first time. So maybe that means I'm getting slightly better. But still, I was stressed the whole time. And I guess I bring this up to be like, I need to change my mentality. So in the future, if I D-rank off camera or whatever, I'm gonna try not to stress about it. I'll just pop back in and say, hey guys, we slipped in, now we're back down again. And instead I'll just try to focus on having fun while I'm playing. Even if that means I never really rise in rank, I think that's okay. Because the whole purpose of a game is to have fun. Ranking is nice, but if I'm not having fun, if I'm miserable while doing it, then I don't think it'll be enjoyable for me or anyone who's watching. So I hope you can forgive that if it happens. If not, I'm very sorry. But yeah, I think that's going to be my mindset going forward if I can. I still want to incorporate new stuff. And it seems that there's a pattern of anytime I try to add in some kind of a new strategy to my play style, that there's a long learning curve where I do poorly before it kind of clicks into place with how I enjoy playing. But yeah. Anyway, all that to say, you know, I hope you're still enjoying the games, but I'm going to try to focus on fun over ranking. So I hope that's not disappointing for anyone. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's jump in. Let's play a game. But yeah, I hope you've all been having fun. I'll put in a timestamp to jump to like here so people can skip my rant if they want to. At least I'll attempt to remember to do that. If not, I'm sorry. That is an interesting looking skin. That's the new character, I think. Okay. This is a simple hand, I think. I don't think I go crazy with it. So I did learn kind of a bit of order on how you should prioritize discards. And basically, if you're trying to be really efficient, you end up getting rid of almost all of your honors. Unless you have like a pair already. But I usually don't play like that. So, yeah. We're going to play Thai style, which is objectively worse, but significantly more fun. Might convert this to a half flush. That'd be kind of fun. I think if there's anything I really do need to learn, it's defense. And maybe like how to read my opponent's hands better from their discards. Like sometimes it's obvious, like mine must be really obvious. Just because I haven't had much diversity in my tile drops. But like you could say the same thing about every player basically, with the exception of the person across from me. So like the one to my right hasn't dropped any character tiles, so they might be doing a half flush for characters, and the person on my left may be also doing a bamboo one. So if I do this, it might be called because it's a character tile. They're waiting on it, so they're trying to keep it closed, I guess, which is fair. Oh, they're doing okay, so they're not doing half flush. They just haven't discarded. I think they're just primarily doing bamboo. So this is a cool three-sided weight. For a half flush, that's usually good. And there we go. No Ricci because I called, but that's okay. See? Very good. We take that. But yeah, when I was playing with just focusing on tile efficiency, almost every single hand either turned into requiring Ricci or just a all simples hand. And it was just not fun. At least not for me. I really was like, man, I might just stop playing. That's how miserable it was. So this would be a nice close hand. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We drop the 8 and the 9. I need a pair off of one of them, I think. I don't have any pairs. Alternatively, I could use these 7s as a pair. We're going to drop the 9 for now. I would need another 6 or 3 over here. Okay. Is this good? I'm going to drop the 8. It's probably not the correct move, but what I'm going to look for is like a 6 over here and a 4 and drop this 2. That 3 doesn't help me. So yeah, one of the things that I did see when I was like browsing for information about tile efficiency was this idea of like 5 block theory. Oh wow. And this is really lewd art. This is like so borderline. Hey, I'm not complaining. But yeah, 5 block theory, and I didn't really go too in depth trying to figure it out, but essentially it's whenever you're constructing your hand, when you're in the process of it, you should seek to always have 5 blocks that you're working on, one of which is a pair, and then the other 4 being runs or triplets, which is the standard hand. But the idea is to have them in development before you actually see them, if that makes any sense. So like it's keeping in mind which direction your hand is going before you get there. So like, even though I don't have the full run, I can see that I'm missing the 3, and this could be a block. And this is already a block. And this is a block that's about to happen. And this is also a block. So if I take all of that into account, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already, but none of them are pairs. So I need to turn one of them into a pair and then get rid of the excess tiles. So there's my pair. Although it's probably better not to discard that 3 until I see more tiles. I probably should have ditched one of the 9s, but that is okay. But anyway, if you see that your hand is developing, say, 6 or more blocks, I think there were rules about what you should prioritize discarding. And what you should prioritize keeping if you have less than 5 blocks. But I didn't really study that too in depth. Like I said, I more or less saw it in passing and kind of gleaned the info. Okay. What's that? Ricci, huh? I don't think you're waiting on that. Are you waiting for bamboo? Okay, well. all of my dragons. Ruby's dying. That's so sad. Okay. I assume it's okay to drop the man tiles. Never mind. I would have been absolutely destroyed. I think they were waiting on the one and I would have dropped that one. Amazing. I dodged a bullet there. Because I absolutely would have played into the hand. Okay. So I think normally there you would cut the dragon if you were trying to be really efficient. But I like dragons. I enjoy them a lot. They make me happy when I'm playing. So I will not cut the dragons. Okay. So let's look at our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 perhaps. And then 5. Which this could be a pair. Now I'll cut the dragon. Because I want to complete this set. And I can do that with a 3 or an 8. And I want to hold on to the 2 and the 9. This doesn't help though, so we'll get rid of that. I think if someone drops an east, we go on and cut the 8 to try and cement this as our pair. Okay, another 5. Does that help actually? Yes. Because now I'm waiting on a 6 or a 3, and I no longer need this 2. Right? I think so. And we got our east while we're dealer, so that's 2 if we can win it. This 1 doesn't help us currently. 2 Han, I think. Okay. I don't know if it's better to wait on the in this type of a situation, if it's better to wait on the pairs that turn into a triplet because they're in 2 different suits, or if it's better to go for like Pinfu or something. Although this hand isn't eligible for Pinfu because it's open. That said, if I were in the situation of that, it's better to wait on the run on the end here. Oh, what to discard? Do I just ditch the 1, the 2? Not yet. Hold on to that dream. That's another problem of mine. Are you waiting on this? I don't think you are. Alright, I'm gonna try to match something else and cut these bamboo tiles. I'm gonna cut the 7 last. Alternatively, if I get a 6 or a 9, do I do this? Yeah, let's do that. We have a chance now. Beautiful. And with the red 5, thank you so much. I appreciate the contribution. Okay. It's a good hand. So I think normally here you would not discard this 8 if you're trying to be really efficient. Like you'd probably cut the 1. But man, do I just go for triplets? No. Oh, that's a Dora. Hang on to that for a moment. Okay. So let's see our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I have too many. And 7. I have way too many. Cut this 3. Let's see. I guess the idea is I'm supposed to get rid of this Dora now, since it didn't really turn into anything. Maybe not though. See, like I said, I didn't really look too deeply into the 5 block thing. So I'm kind of just guessing and going on instinct what I'm supposed to do. So I think if I call these, I'll probably take apart either the 9s or the 2s. Probably the 9s. Unless... You know what? I should probably just try triplets. Because I'm like right there. If another 2 comes down, I'll try triplets. Oh boy. 1s just became... No, 2s. 2 of character. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go. What's she? I'm really surprised neither of these have come down. Okay. That helps. West wind, huh? I don't know what would be better for me to come down. I'm gonna cut this now, because I have a feeling it'll be really dangerous in a few more turns. Whereas this is safer, because it's shown up more. I'm gonna get rid of this. Get rid of the temptation of the Dora. Man. Wonder what the odds are that 7 and the 2 are used right now. I feel like everybody's discarding bamboo, so it's either in the wall or somebody's hoarding them. Which could be the player on my left, but they've already discarded it too. This is also not good for me. I think this should be safe, because they dropped the 9 and then the 5 and the 1. We're gonna run that, thank you. Ooh, okay. Very good. think I got the 9 here, right? It's just isolated and not connected to anything. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. I have too many. Wait, did I count right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna start cutting from this side, if I can. I don't like this 9-7. Oh, I wonder if I can convert this into an all simple sand as well. That'd be really nice. For that, I would have to get rid of basically all of these. Okay. Let's get rid of the hole. I don't know if the gap runs have a special name or not, but you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try for the all simples if I can. Although, person across from me is actually very scary at the moment. Because they've got a triple Dora and the red dragon out. And I suspect they're looking for pins. So let's get rid of this and hope I don't die from it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this hand, but it also seems very dangerous, actually. Alright. I'm gonna maybe fold this hand. Just because I have a significant lead and I don't want to blow it. I know, crazy, right? Kai folding a hand? That's ridiculous. That's gonna hurt. You can't do a whole lot about sumos, especially not when you're the dealer. That said, it's better than if I had dealt it into myself. So. I don't even know what the winning tile was. I wasn't paying enough attention. All right. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. So we cut this 3 and we cut this 3. And then we turn this into some spectacular nonsense. Ooh, maybe a mixed triple sequence would be fun. I mean, all the pieces are there, essentially. Although we have some duplicates on this side. Okay, game. Oh, we could, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try triplets 3 of a kind. Because I have the 7s. And I'm like right there with the 6s and the 4s. It's a bit of a long shot. But it's good value. Because they would also be all simples. If I can pull it off. Although the person on my left is working fast too. Good. Got one hidden. It's very, very good. Now I just need to see this one. I'm getting very lucky. It's kind of crazy, actually. Did not expect this to go this well. He said before bursting into flames. Do I pawn this? Yeah. I might hold off if I see the first 6 and go for the 7. Which is incredibly greedy, but I want to do it. We'll see how it shakes out. Oh, and now I run if I see it. Oh, this is a dangerous tile. East wind dropped. This is a very dangerous tile. Gonna do it anyway. 3. Every tile in my hand hasn't been dropped, so I don't know what's safe. This is actually decently safe. And that just came down. Come on, show me that 7. You know you don't need the 7 in your hand. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is real scary. I haven't seen any 9s. I've got so much wild abandon. I hope no one has come to this video trying to learn how to play this game, because you will not learn good strategies. Okay. Darn. That's a big pull. Oh my. Hey, we got it though. We take that. Very good. Hopefully, by the time the next episode comes around, I will retain at Ep.2, but we'll see. With the way I play, I could fall like a stone. Anyway. Hope you all had a good time. Actually, I want to check the log. I want to see if how close I was to getting that triples. What was that? Last East. The 7s. Here's one. It was being used. So the other one was the very last tile in the wall. The 6 would have come out earlier. Would that have been my tile? I don't think so. So, there's a good chance that I wasn't going to get that unless the person on my right decided to fold, which I doubt they would. They were in Ricci, so they couldn't. That's one more thing about calling reach is I have such a high chance when I do it of just automatically dealing into my opponent's hand, and there's nothing I can do about it. I suppose that's the risk, but still. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for your patience with me. I know it can probably be frustrating to watch it sometimes, but I do appreciate it. So as always, don't stop exploring. Have a good one, everyone.